We toured together in the early 80s with Conway Twitty. So George is George. He's still the same super guy, nice guy. He and Norma are just great people. A lot of his band was with him back then, and so it was like a family reunion. Leanne and I, we have fun everywhere we go, every time we're together. And I had asked her if she'd come up on stage and do Does He Love You with me, and she said yes. And it's just so much fun to be touring with friends, because that's what I'm used to. Whether it's Leanne and George or Kelly Clarkson and Brooks and Dunn, Terry Clark, I love to tour with friends. That's what's when it's very special. It's not work. It's just going out there having fun.
Probably my favorite songwriter in town over the last 20 years is Alan Jackson. You know, he's written a lot of songs about home, and if you listen to my album, there's a lot of stuff on there about how I grew up. And my favorite thing about him as a songwriter is he writes it like he would talk it. He might rhyme two things, and you're like, that don't rhyme, but it makes sense, you know, and that's my favorite thing. I always try to write a song like I would be talking it. I just think it comes across to me more genuine, you know, than trying. Everybody knows I don't talk proper, so why would I write a song where I'm singing proper, you know? So.
It's definitely a legacy. I mean, I remember, and I don't know if they like this very much me saying this, but I mean, remember being a little girl listening to Boot, Scoot, and Boogie. You know, that was years ago, and they're still making music that people are grasping onto, and I think there's a lot to learn from a career like that, you know, where you can go 20 years. I mean, to be able to do that is incredible. I mean, if we can just have half the career they have had, I mean, I think we'd be really lucky.
True icons of country music, and we're humbled.
I got to do a second skit for Funny or Die, and it's with my fellow home state alum, Sarah Palin. Alaskan women are really an interesting breed of women, I think. Very independent. We're definitely like of the pioneer spirit, and it's a very like can-do state for women. A lot of the women I know shoe their own horses. You know, they take care of the ranches. They build their own houses. They're just very, very self-reliant. And you can kind of see that in Sarah Palin's attitude and spirit. And we thought it'd be funny if I did a skit that sort of involves her musically. So it's pretty funny.
My favorite thing to do is to make a list of what the album would be as I keep writing. Even when I'm just in the beginning stages of writing the album and I've got like 3 songs on the list, I still make a list of what track listing that would be. Like which one would be 1, 2, or 3. And then you keep writing more songs, and then you keep writing more songs, and all of a sudden you've got a list of like 25 songs.